When they bump it in the Jeeps, it's gon' rock right.
True.
In the streets, it's gon' rock right.
True.
At a show, it's gon' rock right.
True.
Here we go with the butters, boo, you know how we do. When they bump it in the Jeeps, it's gon' rock right. In the streets, it's gon' rock right. At a show, it's gon' rock right. Here we go with the butters, boo, you know how we do.
Landscaping and mentally shaping. Looking at my Gucci, it's about.
It's your girl Suzann Christine, and we are here live at Johnny Brenda's Allflamerz.com with the lovely, lyrical goddess, queen, Bahamadia, Philly's own, right here. It's such a huge night for you.
Yes.
Huge night. 20 years ago, 1996. Debut album, Kollage,
Right.
drops on the scene. Can you take me back? Can you talk to me about this? This is what we're celebrating. Let's talk about that.
Well, actually, just been in the dream state since I first started professionally, really.
Okay.
And then it's taken this long, in hindsight, to realize the impact, obviously, from the turnout and support I'm getting. The contribution to the culture of hip hop. So that's the start there.
Right.
But you know how sometimes you can be doing a thing when you're following your heart, you don't realize the magnitude of what you're doing because you're too busy doing it. That's like breathing. It's a lot. It takes a lot for our lungs to do what it does to make us sustain ourselves, right? But you're not conscious of what's going on in your body as
Right,
you're
just
doing
doing
it.
it.
So it's like it was innate to just do what I did,
Right.
you know, do what I'm doing artistic. So I don't even know. It's I still can't even fathom me being me for real.
You are you. You're making a huge impact. So Kollage, can you take me back to that place where you wrote it, where you recorded it at? Was it recorded here in Philly? What was going on at the time of you putting together this project?
Well, actually, I had a regional single that branched out nationally called Funk Vibe. And then from there, a couple people heard it. It started charting and stuff like this. Got the support regionally, and then Guru heard it from Gang Starr, Bad Boy heard it, Puffy heard it, Dr. Dre heard it. There's a bit more because I remember this was a time when just before Kim and Foxy and everybody was coming out, so legacies were still being solidified at that time. And I went with Gang Starr because sonically and expressively they were the people that I identified with the most.
Okay.
I'm from the streets too, humble beginnings and all that.
Yes.
Loosely associated with a few undesirable.
What part of Philly you repping?
North Philly, 16th and Burke, but then I grew up down the bottom.
Okay.
Family home down the
West
bottom.
Philly. All right.
You know? But I embrace every part of the city because we don't need to be segregated.
That's right. That's right.
Everybody has
Show love.
We all have our own unique expression in different parts of the city, but we all should come together collectively and support the whole region and the origin of our history.
I agree.
So, you know what I mean? So that's where I'm at with that.
So
and authentic is an authentic Philadelphian too, not a transient. Meaning born and raised here. Let's be clear about it because there's a lot of people that claim our region and they're the culture vultures. Like they come here and you know what I mean? And it's nothing wrong with being influenced because we're here to influence and inspire. But we need to be acknowledged, and we need parts of that if you're coming here and you're building empires and taking the best of what we have to offer globally to any economy, underground or overground, mainstream. And so we want to be acknowledged for that these days, so I'm here to be an advocate for that.
And you are. You are advocate. Okay, so we got Kollage, and you talked about Gang Starr. And how'd you get all started with Gang Starr and Guru and CJ Premier? What it all happened? You felt...
It was that 6 degrees of separation thing. Like I said, the regional hit Funk Vibe was out, and somebody, a friend of a friend, let somebody hear the tape, and then they got it to somebody, and just have a good cat. Like I knew somebody. You know, went to school with my sister. I got to that person, got in their ear.
Right.
Do me this, and they sent it to them. The newspaper, they sent it to them. They liked it. Next thing you know, I'm in New York literally like a few days after that, recording Total Wreck, which I didn't even know there was going to be a song. You know how when you're recording artists, you usually go in the studio, record a volume of songs, and then you pick the best, maybe 25 from there, you narrow it down. But every song that I did on Kollage was strictly on Kollage. I never had any surplus from it, never 2 and 3 takes. It was all one take stuff. It was all improv, like premiering it. They did the stuff right then and there. True Honey Buns, he whipped it up right then and there. my interludes and stuff, I literally carry the records from my crib, a pile of records from my crib, sift through them. This is what I want, Google talk on this, and it was just because hip hop is really a no-brainer when you're authentic in your creation of it. If you're really built to do this, some people discipline themselves, and some people by design are created and built to sustain themselves in their creative discipline. So, and then you're constantly a world of creativity and become prolific and evolve.
Right.
You don't chase the time, you don't conform to the time. You just become that thing because that's what you were created to be.
Right.
You know, that thing. So, with that being said, it was just fun. You know, it was just me expressing myself. And the real ill part about it is that I had the impression until Kollage had dropped, I didn't know it was the first hip hop record that was solely written by a female.
Wow.
Historically, I didn't know
that
because a lot of times. It was any other female usually they would come out, they had like ghostwriters that was writing and was giving an interpretation of a feminine perspective but through the eyes of a male. But mine was the first one that was organically done from a woman's perspective. Like I never lied, I was always transparent. I had 2 children, out of wedlock, all that, humble beginnings. And I had open cases when I would have videos, I was on welfare, their whole thing. You know, but I had the records and so I'm in between all these different worlds, but still being myself and having that platform to express those different dimensions of myself.
Yes.
Because that's what hip hop was to me. That's the impression that I got it to be, is that you give your interpretation of your experience through it instead of replicating somebody else's. So I still go by that, you know, mantra today. That's my mindset. You know.